raw and uncut.
Girl, who you know about me? She was like, oh, I'm here for your party. What?
Bryan could be the president if he wanted to.
What's up, listeners? You just tuned in to yet another great episode of TALKBAC with your host, Bryan and Cooksey. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a podcast created for millennials to discuss some raw and uncut experiences. So take a listen. Episode starts now.
Hey! Don't you just like the way that sound? Like, it just gets you right. Get you right. What's up, y'all? What's up? It's your boy Bryan back with another episode on TALKBAC with Bryan A. Cooksey. But before we get started, I just want to let y'all know this is an episode where we raw and uncut. There we go. So you know what we on today, all right? So, listen. For those of you who haven't had a chance to listen to season 2 this far, I hope you've been having a wonderful time listening to these raw and uncut episodes. I'm here to bring you more, but today's episode is just a slight different touch on what I wanted to bring to my listeners, because I just feel like it's time to have this person back. Now, if you listen to the intro, you might, if you heard her, you know who my special guest is already off rip just from listening to the intro. But I'ma just let her take it real quick. I'ma let her take over and just introduce herself. Let the people know she back on TALKBAC for the third time, and I'm just so happy. Go ahead. Let the people know who you are.
Hey y'all, so you know, of course, it's the designer princess, Diamond Princess, Mrs. Young CEO.
Let them know.
It's Kiani, and I'm back to drop some more gems for y'all.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So, you already know, if you've heard Kiani on my past episodes, you know she comes on to drop that motivational, inspirational, raw and uncut testimony, literally. Like, she comes with the shits. She is the shits. She is that designer princess. And it just didn't feel right if I didn't get her on for season 2 and to slowly really close out 2020, because last time you heard us, we was in the closet talking about 2019 and what we felt like 2020 was gonna bring us. But if you stuck around this long, you know that 2020 gave us a hell of a show, right? A hell of a show. So, before we really get into the conversation, for those of you who know, we do the question of the day now on TALKBAC. So if you haven't looked at my story, go ahead and go to the story and answer that question of the day. But Kiani, I want you to answer this question for us too, since you're here. I want to know, what are your 3 main qualities you look for in someone?
The 3 main qualities that I look for is, are you solid? Are you a leader?
Okay.
And are you a genuine person?
Those are good. I think I look for definitely a leader. I'm always looking for somebody to take the lead, take control. Let me follow you for once, right? I think I am also looking for someone who is open-minded. Like, I need you to be as open-minded as possible. Like, because you never know what I can bring or what we might enter or where we might go. And then my last one, and I think this is just across the board, I need you to have a relationship with your mama.
Oh, yeah.
I think that is very important to me because I have a relationship with my mama. And, yeah, I just really feel like that is a quality I'm looking for in any and everybody. Right? So, make sure y'all answer that question. I want to know what y'all think. I'll be posting some of them too as you listen to this episode. Yo answer might be reposted on TALKBAC, so stay tuned, all right? But like I said, y'all, last time we heard from Kiani, we were in the closet at a housewarming party talking about how 2019 really just shook us, right? And the positives we were looking forward to in 2020. Well, now we done went through all of 2020 at this point, and let me tell you something. I know from my personal experience and just listening back to the episode, what I said that I was expecting for 2020 is literally not what happened whatsoever. Right. We started 2020 and it just went downhill. So give us a little insight of, if you remember, what you said for your expectations for 2020 and then what really kind of happened for 2020.
Okay, so as y'all know, my boyfriend was murdered in 2019. So I think for 2020, I was just looking back into getting into myself, you know, getting back into the groove of things. You know, I never knew about the grieving process. You know, this is all so new to me. So, bitch, it ain't happen like that. I'ma just say this. You
right?
know,
look, Ryan,
I be having my days, be thinking shit going good, and then boom, it hit me out of nowhere. But I can say I'm so grateful for 2020 because it opened my eyes. It showed me who people are.
Okay. Ooh,
it showed me everybody don't have your best interests at heart.
Facts.
And I don't want to say I'm green. I never been a green bitch. I never been green. Like, you can't, hell no, you can't play on my top. But I will say it showed me that the world just fucked up.
Yes. The world is fucked up in all aspects. You just never know what you're going to get with dealing with just how you move in life.
Right.
So, with that being said, I know you already talked about the passing of your boyfriend. What obstacles do you feel like you faced while being in 2020? Like, really dealing with the grieving process, dealing with school, dealing with work, dealing with friends, dealing with family. What obstacles did you really have to face and kind of overcome? And what were they and how did you do it?
I think the biggest obstacle was myself. Like, it's really me versus me. Like, it was the happy Kiani, the turn up Kiani, the go getter, the money maker.
Yes.
And then I'm battling the depressed Kiani, the bitch who want to be in the bed all day crying. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. So it was literally like a constant battle, an internal battle. Like, come on, bro, you got to get back to it. You got to, you know what I'm saying?
Shake back.
You got to shake back. That's one. Another obstacle I could say is, just like I said, people revealing who they are. You know, the type of person I am, if I love you, I love you.
Okay.
I give you my last. And, you know, certain situations show me that it's not reciprocated. Period, point blank.
Okay. I definitely can agree with that right there, just on experience in life. So I can only imagine when going through something and you're not sure how you're coping with it already, to dealing with other people around you having to deal with that too. That's a lot. So, I'm going to segue off real quick and then jump back on. I want to know, just because you did tap on it a little bit, you know, it is a taboo when it comes to mental health and just being not traditional when it comes to blacks.
Right.
You know, and in our culture, if it's not traditional, we ain't trying to hear
right.
it.
Pray,
you
baby.
know?
You better talk to the Lord.
Yeah. So how do you feel your mindset or your view on mental health has changed since you have kind of had to deal with, like, going into depression, going into like a space where you want to just be alone, to now coming back out, like you're ready to be around friends and family a lot more now and things of that nature?
Well, I can always say I've always been open to mental health because I know it's real. You know,
Okay.
I've never personally been through depression until my boyfriend died. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew that, you know, people do go through things. I've seen it within my family. I've seen it within just different people I encounter, their family. Like, mental health is real. But then again, I had to really just step back and say, it is really important for the people who you are around to realize that mental health is real. They have to see the signs. They have to say, oh, bitch, you ain't right. Bitch, my friend ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Because if they ignore it, if they let it go, you know, you just gonna keep getting in that sunken place. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
not
saying
really
that,
know how to get out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some people don't I'm thankful to God that I have a great support system, but I think about those who don't. I think about those who battling depression who don't have nobody. Nobody
Really
who
out
could
here
call
thugging it on
them,
their
you
own.
know, and got to really do it on their own. So I think that we shouldn't be ignorant.
True.
Everybody should be open-minded and do your research. Do
Definitely.
your research on mental health.
Research is key because, hell, I didn't even realize it. Like I said, that end of 2019 was a whole different transition for everybody. I graduated from college, hell, not knowing what my next true, for real step was going to be in 2020, to realizing that I went into a slight depression my own damn self. And it was just
and it
like,
can be
wow.
slight. It can be slight. It don't have to be major depression, you know what I'm saying? But you can touch up on slight depression. It's,
And when you touch, it's there.
Woo.
It is there. It hits you like like some damn bricks. But however, like you said, support is key, and having the right support. It's always good to have support, but you got to know what type of support I need. Like, because people can support you into picking up this lovely Crown Royal, or people can support you in telling you to talk your shit out.
Yeah.
Let me hear what the hell going on.
Right.
So, okay, you got to get off of that. I just want to drop that in. You know, mental health is very important, y'all. I definitely feel like we should all take a little dab into that and talk to our family and friends about it.
ADHD awareness.
Hey, it is a lot going on this month too.
Yes.
That is true. So, what makes you happy? What are 3 things that make you happy?
Okay, I hate to sound cliche. Money makes me happy, y'all.
Okay.
I fucking love getting to the bag. It's the adrenaline rush. For money. Just for financial freedom purposes only.
Okay.
I'm not a capper.
Got you. Yeah, we don't need those.
Right. But money, I'll say me.
Okay.
I make me happy.
That's good.
And another one, being surrounded by love. I love love. I like to see love. I like friendships. I like seeing people happy. I just like that. I love seeing somebody with a smile on their face. I like seeing somebody get surprised. I like seeing somebody buy a new car. Like, I like that. That shit just, I don't know. I like seeing other people happy. I like seeing other people get shit out of life. Like, yes, keep posting y'all accomplishments. That's just me, though.
Yeah, because some people not like that.
Look, no, hoes be haters
people
in real life.
Not like that. So, speaking of haters, what are 3 things that just disappoint you? I wouldn't even say make you mad, but just make you sit back and be like, what the fuck? Like, I had such high hopes.
3 things that disappoint me is dumb hoes.
Okay.
This first and foremost, you dumb ass bitches. Another thing that disappoints me is when a motherfucker show you they not loyal.
Ooh.
That disappoints me. I'm a Taurus, so we the most loyal out of the zodiac.
I guess,
What's good, my people? You just tuned in to yet another episode. Actually, you just finished an episode of Talk Back with Bryan A. Cooksey. That's me. If you didn't know, now you know. But I'm sitting here with my girl, Kiani, a.k.a. the Designer Princess, a.k.a. Boss Status, a.k.a. Miss Young CEO. If you didn't know, now you know. Oh, to you hoes. But look, I hope y'all tuned in to not only the live, but also the episode that dropped me and my girl Kiani that talked about a little bit of that motivational shit, inspirational shit, and of course, raw and uncut shit while drinking on... Actually, we did drink on this while we was, talking about our shit. So, y'all should really tune in. Make sure you got a cup. Make sure you always know that on Talk Back, we drink to relax. At the end of the day, I got my good sis, Kiani, with me, and she gave me that raw and uncut while speaking that motivational and inspirational. Until next time, tune in on all platforms. I ain't even playing with you. YouTube, Instagram, Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. You know my name is Talk Back with no K, Bryan A. Cooksey. Bryan A. Cooksey. If you didn't know, now you know. Back, get it? Don't let it go over your head, alright? But anyways, tune in next Tuesday or next Friday, whichever day this is that it's dropping on. Make sure you tune in on the next day.
Period.
Peace.
Bye.